Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome back to Fandom Frequency. It's your boy Kenny. Let's get right into this bad boy, man. The Batman Trailer 3, The Bat and the Cat. We got some new flavor for you, y'all. Before we get into all these theories, all the breakdown, click that like button below the video. Click the subscribe button. We got that Phantom Holiday giveaway going on till New Year's Eve. Spider-Man No Way Home tickets, 2 of them for you, 50 subscribers. Be that 50th, send us a screenshot, all of that. Tune into our social media pages on Instagram and Twitter to get more information on that. But with no further ado, let's get right into the Bat and the Cat, man. And opening up with this trailer, we got Bruce Wayne pretty much is directly involved with the Riddler's plan and all this corruption going on in Gotham. Not in the fact that Batman Bruce Wayne himself is corrupt, but it seems like something's going on with his family, the bloodline, his father, his mother, I don't know. But as we see later on in the trailer and other details we'll get to in a second, Batman's directly involved with whatever the Riddler's got planned for this, man. And it's so interesting to also see that he knows Bruce Wayne is Batman. It's actually really refreshing, at least for me, seeing someone figure it out in a Batman film, because a lot of the time they don't. Sometimes they do, but a lot of the times they don't. And sometimes it's like, how could you not figure it out by now? But I actually like that the Riddler knows, and I think there might even be more deeper, more plot reasons for this, but we won't know that for sure till we see the film. I don't want to speculate too much beyond what we really see. But other than that, man, this trailer also starts off with Batman going to that funeral. I mean, Bruce Wayne, sorry, going to that funeral, and he's approached by that young black woman, and she's asking him about the philanthropy that his family is known for doing. She's been trying to reach him for weeks, but his people keep saying that he's unavailable. And the reason why he's unavailable is because Bruce has become a recluse. He's just chilling at the mansion, and when he ain't doing that, he's planning on doing the Batman shit. He's out at night, beating up criminals like a motherfucker, running over the Penguin's car and flipping him over with the Batmobile. He be busy out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't been out there connecting with the people, being that philanthropy, that playboy that we know Bruce Wayne as in this year 2 kind of setting. He's far from that. In fact, he's just drawn and recluse and into his own mission, his own vengeance, his own desire to get revenge and to get some kind of justice for what happened to him when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing with that going forward is we get introduced to the cat, i.e. the Bat and the Cat, Zoe Kravitz, who is looking incredible as Selena Kyle, man. And from the jump, I loved her casting. She is one of my favorite actresses out there right now, and I really love her work so far and pretty much everything I've seen her in. Fantastic Beasts was probably the only thing I wasn't like over the moon about that she did, but I don't think she was terrible or bad in any way. So, but this already fit. She already voiced Catwoman in the Lego Batman movie, so she's already kind of played the character before, which is really dope. And for me, it's just coming to life even better here with, Bruce or Batman all like, oh, what's with all the cats? And she's like, I got a thing for strays, you know what I mean? And their whole team up and dynamic is so interesting, so ripped right out of the comics, but also has its own chemistry and its own vibe because of Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz having their own chemistry and vibe. So I've been digging everything with her in the trailer. All you see with her is being a badass, kicking ass, being Catwoman like we know her to be. And I think she's just nailing both sides of the character within Selena Kyle and Catwoman, all that jazz. And they're both teaming up for sure. Why exactly? What's the exact reason why they're coming together? Does he go after her because she's a criminal at first? I don't know. But it all comes to a head with this trailer right here, and they're directly teaming up to maybe take on the Riddler as thing goes on in the plot and throughout the movie. But we're going to have to wait and see that. But one of the big things with Bruce being involved in the mystery is that Alfred, his right hand man, you know what I'm saying, has been keeping a big secret from him for what looks like maybe his entire life. And that's hella interesting because what is that secret? Obviously, I think it's directly involved with his parents and his family history and his lineage, but what is it exactly? And I don't know, man. There's like so many theories out there. I'm just gonna leave it to y'all for the most part. Drop your theories down below in the comments. I really want to hear from you guys out there and you ladies out there and you fellow Batman fans. What do you think's gonna go down and what's the big secret? Maybe the big secret that I think is maybe they were doing all this philanthropy because they were involved in some kind of corruption type stuff that they felt bad about. And that's part of the reason why they got murdered as well. It's like a whole conspiracy, you know what I mean? Within Gotham, a la Court of Owls type shit, where this thing goes deep, where it's layers and layers, and the Riddler's just getting to that top layer on the cake, you know what I mean? And we're just barely getting into the rabbit hole that is the mystery in the series of these movies that Matt Reeves does aspire to do and does intend on doing if he's given the green light to do it, and if this movie pans out well, which I think it is. Which, speaking of which, I've loved all these trailers, as I've mentioned before here on the channel, and if you're new, that's what I've been saying with both of the previous Batman trailers. We did a breakdown for the second, not the first, because we didn't have all the tech together yet, but we've been off and running ever since, and I love all the footage we've been seeing from this new Batman movie, man. I have zero complaints. Everyone is killing it. You know what I'm saying? Colin Farrell looks great as Penguin, as I've already said a million times. Zoe Kravitz is looking great as Selena Kyle Catwoman. Robert Pattinson, obviously, is looking great. Bruce Wayne Batman. Everyone looks like they're really just killing it in their roles. Paul Dano as Riddler, especially. Everyone just looks like they're doing a fucking A-plus job. This film just looks incredible, man. And it's just so many great action sequences with Batman and Catwoman, obviously, throughout this, with it being titled The Bat and the Cat, obviously. But and that great action sequence right there at the end where Batman's just beating the living shit out of those dudes with those rifles, man. It's great stuff, man. I mean, I don't really have any complaints with this trailer. And it's just building on a lot of the stuff that we knew before, but introducing some new elements, like Riddler knowing his identity, how Bruce Wayne and Catwoman start kind of coming together a little bit. And also, just the overall thing with the big secret that Alfred's been keeping from Bruce and the whole way that he ties into this whole mystery is going to be so damn interesting to see, man. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Did you love the trailer? Did you love the Bat and the Cat? Do you have some trepidation about it? Do you think it doesn't look as dope as I think it looks? Let me know in the comments below. We want to hear from y'all here at Fandom Frequency and get into a dope discussion with y'all. And until next time, guys, we're going to be seeing you real soon for another review and maybe a couple more rankings before we get into 2022. So until then, guys, stay tuned, don't sleep, and we'll be seeing you again real soon. Peace.